Hello. Welcome to the True Intuition Tarot channel, formerly known as the Intuitive Healing Tarot channel. I am going back to my old brand name this month. And you can find me on all social media platforms as True Intuition Tarot as of this particular month. But we're going to hop right in. This reading is going to be for all of the Scorpios. So if you are a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign, this is going to be your March reading. Okay. If you are a cross watcher, the roles could be reversed or they cannot be. So just take it as it resonates. All right. Just don't force it to fit. We're going to hop in and get a overall energy for the month. I hope you all are doing well. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe while you are here. All right, Spirit, give us one overall energy for the Scorpios. There we go. We got the Three of Cups coming out in the reverse. Newsworthy celebration, joyful excitement, like an engagement, wedding, pregnancy, graduation, a time for gratitude, a close community, or chosen families. I immediately got pregnancy energy, and it's crazy because I always tell people I don't read like health stuff, pregnancy stuff. But even before I even read the word pregnancy, I felt pregnancy energy. For some of you, I feel like the fact that this came out in the reverse, I feel like this is old energy, okay? Because technically I'm recording this, we're still in the month of February. In the month of March, we're stepping into new energy. I feel like for some of you, you haven't had something to celebrate in a very long time. Okay, Scorpio. I feel as though, and honestly, I'm getting an energy of your life is not a bad life, Scorpio. You know, you've celebrated things before in the past, whether it's graduating or a new job or marriage or, you know, whatever the case may be. I just feel like it's been a long time since you had something to celebrate. Okay. So it's not like you've had this horrible life if you never had anything to celebrate. Like, that's not the case. And for some of you, you may be looking at it that way, and Spirit is like, no, let's put this into perspective. You know, you have done some amazing things. I feel like for some of you, you just been through a season recently where there hasn't been much to celebrate. Okay. I feel as though there's been attacks after attack. And I feel as though, despite it all, you have been progressing. Okay. I feel like there's been days that you wanted to give up, Scorpio, but you've been pushing, you've been progressing. And I feel as though in the month of March, it's like, it's going to be springtime. Okay. Look at the flowers blossoming. It's sunny outside. These people are outside dancing and in the, you know, barefooted dancing and, you know, having a good time. Look at how she's smiling in that imagery right there. For a lot of you, I feel as though the sun is coming out. Okay, Scorpio. And that's something to be excited about. The sun is coming out. There's going to be something that's gonna happen in the month of March that's gonna like lift your spirit. You know, you're gonna find out you're pregnant, or you're gonna get accepted into school, or you're gonna get a new job, or your content is gonna go viral, or, you know, whatever the case may be, Scorpio. I see something very exciting happening for you. I feel like it's going to be very prosperous too, with the Queen of Pentacles coming out as your first card here with the Seven of Swords. This Seven of Swords, you know, it can mean a couple of different things, but I'm looking at it as like you've been very strategic. Okay, for some of you, you've been trying to launch a new business, or trying to get pregnant, or, you know, whatever the case may be, going back to school. You've been very strategic about it. I feel like you came up with a plan. You've been working towards that plan. It didn't always work out. For some of you, you've been trying to buy a car. You've been really trying to put yourself out there as it relates to love and find the right person. I feel like you've been very strategic. You've been very picky. You have been listening to Spirit, and I feel like you've been allowing Spirit to guide you. And you're about to reap the reward for your diligence. Okay, that's what I hear Spirit saying. You're about to reap the reward for your diligence. You have shown so much strength in the past, Scorpio. despite the obstacles that have been thrown at you. And so Spirit is now about to bless you because of your strength. I can't even talk. Spirit is about to bless you because of your strength. Spirit is about to bless you because of your determination. Spirit is about to give you an opportunity to really step into some of the things that you have been manifesting for yourself, some of your heart's desires. Okay. um I would encourage you, Scorpio. I'm getting an energy of like much needed self care. For some of you, if you have been like working super, super hard, I see things coming. Look at that temperance energy. I see things coming into balance for you. Spirit really wants you to take some time to rest. Okay. Rest is going to be very important for you in the month of March. Because as I said, you've been very diligent, you've been working hard, life has been hitting you. And I see you in this energy where you've been constantly going, doing. For some of you, you're working like 2 or 3 jobs. You've been just like really sewing into this new business idea, whatever the case may be. I feel as though Spirit is saying, look, I need you to rest. Things are going to come into balance for you at the right time. There's nothing you can do to control that. It besides just like trusting the universe. It's like when you let go and trust the universe, I feel like so much abundance is going to be poured into you. So much success is going to be poured into you. And I think a lesson here that's going to be very important for you, Scorpio, is that, self-care. Self-care, sometimes we think that it's selfish for self-care. Sometimes we think that I don't have time to care for myself, or I don't have time to stop grinding, I got bills to pay. I feel as though a lesson here is that you have to give yourself permission to take care of yourself. Okay, to take care of yourself first. I feel as though you've been putting a lot of people before you, Scorpio, and Spirit is saying, look, you have to take care of yourself first. For some of you, you need to just like create a space of solitude so you can ask yourself, like, what is it that I myself needs? What do I need in this moment? For some of you, you've been going and moving and doing so much that you don't even know what yourself needs. Okay. You don't even know what yourself is craving right now. For some of you, this may sound crazy, but this is how Spirit is coming. Your soul is just craving a good home cooked meal. For some of you, you've been eating hamburgers and tacos and fast food for like the past 5 months. Like Spirit is like, when was the last time you need a good meal, like something that's gonna feed your soul, some vegetables, okay? For some of you, you need to go sit down in nature. You need to take a bath. For some of you, I feel like your soul needs like a level of solitude. Your soul needs rest, okay, from the drinking, from the smoking, from the negative coping, from the sex. For some of you, I feel like Spirit is saying, like, we gotta you've been going so much and doing so much. Like Spirit is saying, it's time to slow down and to reconnect with yourself. Because I feel like for some of you, you've lost your way, Scorpio. Honestly, you're stepping into something very beautiful, but but in order to step into it, you got to step out of this heavy energy that you have been in the past. Okay, this past energy does feel very heavy. For some of you, you've been self-medicating the pain. You've been trying to numb the pain with whatever the case may be. And Spirit is saying, look, we gotta get to the root of what you really need, because the partying is not getting it, the alcohol is not getting it, the sex is not getting it. Like you're still waking up and feeling depleted. You're still waking up and feeling lonely. You're still waking up and not having excitement and joy in your life, because the things that you're choosing to numb the pain with are not going to solve the problem. And so you have to create some space here so that Spirit can speak to you, so that you can figure out what it is that yourself truly needs. Okay, Scorpio, I feel like this reading took a turn. I feel like the reading took a turn, but it's still beautiful energy, because like that self-awareness piece, like coming into yourself and understanding yourself, and like realizing, like, man, what I'm doing right now is not what's the word? It's not productive. What I'm doing right now is not going to get me the things that I desire. So I need to switch some stuff up. Okay. It's a hard moment to face the reality, but when you face the reality, then you can do better. Then you can walk into this new energy that spirit is giving you. You can walk into that joy, into the celebration, into the happiness. And so, whatever the case may be here, I do see things shifting for you. Okay. Scorpio, for some of you, you're about to get some amazingly good news. But there's also some things that you have to leave behind. Okay. So take a moment in the month of March, as we begin the month of March, to really reflect on what is it that I need to leave behind so that I can walk into my joy, so that I can walk into my happiness, so that I can, get the things that I have been manifesting for myself. So by the time we get to that full moon energy, you can already have everything that you need to release already written out, and you can, do whatever ritual you need to do to release those things during the full moon energy. But start this process of reflecting, of introspection, so that you can see where you are, and see what needs to shift, so that you can bring back balance into your life. Because I'm getting this energy, if you've been feeling like you're on this hamster wheel. Okay, if you just feel like you're on this hamster wheel and you're not getting anywhere, spirit is saying, look, it's time to get off the hamster wheel. I want to help you get off, but it's going to require some thought. It's going to require some decisions to restore balance in your life. It's going to require like some problem solving and critical thinking and all of those things, and it's going to require time, okay, and space for you to be intentional about those things, Scorpio. So I feel like this is the biggest form of self-love, is to really just take a moment and to evaluate your life, okay, and to evaluate where you are and where you want to go, and really love yourself enough to make the changes required, to love yourself enough to give yourself the space and the time to figure out what's wrong, and then to problem solve. Okay, so this is some very beautiful energy. I do see I also feel like spirit, for some of you, this eight of wands energy just made me think, I whether it's a spirit guide, somebody's been trying to get your attention, has been trying to talk to you. There could be like a physical person, so it doesn't necessarily have to be a spirit guide. Actually, I'm going to do an extended reading for you guys, Scorpio, so we can get into this energy, because I feel as though for some of you, there may be like a mentor or someone in your energy that's there to help you. If you have like a business idea, or if you're trying to launch something, we're going to tap into this energy a little bit more in the extended. But it just popped out to me, so we're gonna get into that. Okay, we're gonna get into that in the extended. Something is coming in. For some of you, if you had a miscarriage in the past, I'm also getting that energy. If you had a miscarriage in the past, I feel like that particular child could be trying to communicate with you about this new pregnancy, or this new life, this new beginning, this rebirth, whatever the case may be. We're gonna tap into it into the extended, so make sure you check that out. The link will be in the description box. But Scorpio, I am gonna leave you guys with the affirmation before we head over to the extended. Your affirmation says peace. It says peace. Just because some people are fueled by drama doesn't mean you have to attend the performance. Make your life a drama-free zone. Make your life a drama-free zone. I feel like this goes to because I'm looking at these masks, man. I think this goes to like, you've been self-medicating, or you've been like wearing this mask as it relates to your joy and your happiness, and it's like on the outside you're looking happy, but on the inside, this is where spirit is shining the light. Okay, spirit is shining the light because spirit wants you to look inwardly. You're really sad and you're really hurting. Okay, on the outside everything looks good, but on the inside, spirit is like, look, I'm about to shine the light on the fact that there's a mask here. I feel as though the goal is to get you into this energy of peace, okay? Peace within yourself. And it's going to require that introspection that I talked about, that reflection, that critical thinking, that problem solving, that energy of restoring balance in your life. So being intentional about that in the month of March. But Spirit wants to give you peace, okay? And I mean real peace, not that fake stuff, that real peace, but it's going to require some work on your part. All right. So we're going to look at this particular energy. I feel like whatever this thing is going to bring you peace. Whoever this person is could possibly bring you peace. So we're going to look at that in that energy in the extended. So meet me over there. The link will be in the description box.